What are we supposed to do when we witness all of this suffering happening in the world and we feel so hopeless, and it's like we have no power, we have no control over any of this? This is something that I've been struggling with honestly for a long time, and even more so now, just seeing all of the hateful things that happen in the world and are happening in our country. It breaks my heart. And at the same time, I remember that all we need to do is hold love in our hearts, however that looks to us. And it might not seem like a very practical solution right now, but I believe that when we can cultivate love and when we find ways to cultivate compassion, and when we hold on to those two things in our hearts and lead with that every single day, eventually it creates this domino effect where one person will experience your love or your kindness or your compassion, and that person will be touched and they'll be moved. And then from them, another person will experience that. And then from that person, another person may experience that. And I like to think of it as like a domino effect of love. And again, right now, it feels kind of impractical, and it feels like, how is this actually going to do anything? And I don't know if it will in our lifetimes, but I do know that it will at least help spread more love. And don't be confused. You affecting someone else in a way where they get to experience love and they get to experience what true compassion feels like is a huge, 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 huge thing. You never know what could come from one act of love. You never know. And so I think one of the things that we can do right now when we do feel extremely hopeless and when we don't really know what next steps to take in a practical or realistic sense, what if what we need to do right now is connect with ourselves, connect with our hearts, connect with the things that do bring us joy, so that we can continue holding that love, holding that light, and holding that compassion for the planet, and then projecting that outward and sharing that love with the world.